Mesmerizing NASA video reveals carbon dioxide is churning in the sky, and this is NASA Goddard Space Flight Center image. Our carbon dioxide CO2 emissions are warming the planet, making life uncomfortable and even unbearable in some regions. In July, the planet set consecutive records for the hottest day. NASA is mapping our emissions, and while what they show us is not uplifting, it is visually appealing in a ghoulish way. Maybe the combination of visual appeal and ghoulishness would build momentum in the fight against climate change. NASA's Scientific Visualization Studio released a video showing how wind and air currents push CO2 emissions around Earth's atmosphere from January to March 2020, and the video's high resolution zooms in and sees individual sources of CO2, including power plants and forest fires. As policymakers and as scientists, we're trying to account for where carbon comes from and how that impacts the planet, said climate scientist Leslie Ott of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. You see here how everything is interconnected by these different weather maps, he says. The video starkly shows that it does not matter where CO2 emissions come from. We all deal with the outcomes, yet there are some interesting global differences. Above the USA, South China, and China, most of the carbon comes from industry, power plants, and transportation. But over Africa and South America, most of the emissions come from burning, including forest fires, agricultural burning, and land clearing. Emissions also come from fossil fuels like oil and coal. The image pulses from a couple of reasons. Forest fires tend to flare during the day and then slow down at night. Also, trees and plants photosynthesize during the day, releasing oxygen, absorbing CO2. The land masses and the oceans act as carbon sinks. There is more pulsing in South America and the tropics because the data was collected during their growing season. In this version, the video zooms in on the USA, showing individual CO2 sources. And the visualizations are based in GEOS, the Goddard Earth Observing System. GEOS is an integrated system for modeling Earth's coupled atmosphere, ocean, and land systems. And of course, the redder the image is, the more carbon dioxide. NASA calls it a high-resolution weather analysis model, and it uses supercomputers to show what's happening in the atmosphere. GEOS, based on billions of data points, include data from the Terra satellite MODIS and the Suomi NPP satellite VIRIRS instruments. GEOS has a resolution that's more than 100 times greater than typical weather models. Interested users can download the visualization at the Scientific Visualization Studio. This was originally published on Universe Today by Evan Go, and it's on Science Alert. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.